morning.
I want to watch the news.
Are you making headway at least?
This is the news. Smack-a-ma-gob! It's time for the only news that matters on Kiss Wednesday. And Gene Simmons calls Taylor Swift's success well-deserved, noting how the pop icon is a very impressive young lady. In addition to being the hottest pop star on earth right now, Taylor Swift also seems to enjoy quite a bit support from her colleagues in the hard rock and metal. Hey, I'm one of them. Though I'm not a total Swiftie, I do like some of her songs. The 34-year-old icon who recently ended up in 8th place on UK's retailer guitar poll and of most influential guitar players in the past 2 decades. Wait a second. Wait. Let me read that again. Who recently ended up in 8th place on UK's retail guitar poll of most influential guitar player of the past 2 decades. She has earned praise from that idiot from Green Day, Billy Joel Armstrong, the Smashing Pumpkins, Egghead, Billy Corgan, Def Leppard's Joe Elliott, who lost his balls back when Rick Allen lost his arm, who even called her bigger than the Beatles and the Stones. Yeah, I already did a story about Joe Elliott saying that. The Demon, Gene Simmons, too, seems to be somewhat of a Swiftie. In a new interview with Forbes, Gene Simmons praised Taylor Swift's work ethic. Now, the Demon, Gene Simmons, too, seems to be somewhat of a Swiftie. In a new interview with Forbes, Gene Simmons praises Taylor Swift's work ethic and calling her success well-deserved. He said, she's young, she's paid her dues, she started off in her early teens as a country singer and decided for herself to broaden her things. Because she decided, not because there are any rules that she was going to follow. I've met her a few times. She's a very impressive young lady. Alright, Gary Holt of Exodus and formerly of Slayer also recently admitted to admiring Taylor Swift after noting how he prefers to listen to pop rather than metal when driving. Man, that's not me, man. But hey, good for him. The guitarist explains, I love Taylor Swift. Why all the hate? She's an extraordinary hard worker. She's super fucking nice to everybody, and people hate her. She's just the biggest pop star on earth. And more people, need to get off her case. More power to her. I like the songs. I like pop. I listen to pop mostly in the car, I don't listen to metal while driving. I just recently started exploring my Cyrus subscription. Only, there are some heavy shit on there, but I'd rather listen to George Michael myself. He added, I'm not a Swiftie, but when trouble comes on the radio, I don't change it. It's alright. I like it. I like pop music. Always have, even though back in the Bonded by Blood era, I'd be out on tour with Venom and I'd be drunk at the bar singing every word of Madonna's Angel, and Cronus was shaking his head like, what's wrong with this guy? But I've always liked pop music. Yeah, that's cool, man. I mean, I'm not looking down on the guy when he doesn't listen to metal and driving. That's cool. I can only listen to metal and driving. I mean, there's that rare exception, that when the thing is, when I drive around, it's my iPod Shuffle, right? And I do have a lot of pop on there. I have no Taylor Swift. on my iPod yet, but I'm sure I'll get around to it because I've been exploring her. I'm not a Swiftie either. You know how Gary said. I'm half a Swiftie. I like some of her songs. Some of her songs I don't like at all. But you know, I've said this before. I haven't been into pop music, popular pop music, since 1984. I think the last pop song I liked was Talking in Your Sleep by the Romantics. I haven't liked anything popular after that at all. I'm talking about pop music. There are a lot of, you know, I like some of the popular Beastie Boys songs and stuff like that. You know, a couple rap songs here and there. But I'm talking pop music. Taylor Swift does these pop songs I like, including that one, The Trouble. I don't think it's called Trouble, though. It could be. I don't know. I think it's something Trouble. But it's a great pop song. I absolutely love it. And I have no shame in this shit, man. I know it's popular to bash on Taylor Swift. But then again, there's no band that's popular that's not popular to bash on. I mean, the biggest band to bash on in metal is Metallica. And Metallica is the biggest. I mean, even the haters can't deny that. They play stadiums. They're a stadium band. And they're metal. No other metal band like that. You know, unless you count Maiden over in South America and stuff. But Metallica can headline stadiums all around the world. Maiden can't headline a stadium in America. They can't. I mean, that's just the truth. But Taylor Swift can. Taylor Swift can all over the damn place. She booked like 3-4 nights here at the Marlins Stadium, and they're all sold out. It's insane. To me, man, I haven't seen any pop star as big as Taylor Swift. Not Madonna. Madonna was, you know, an arena act. Same thing with Britney Spears and who have you. I mean, what artist, solo artist, you know, headline stadiums? I think it's only Taylor Swift. Correct me if I'm wrong. And a lot of people feel like, well, Taylor Swift will be here and gone tomorrow. She's been around for well over a decade. I remember it was well over a decade where she won that award where Kanye took it away from her and stuff. Wasn't that over a decade? It seems like it. So she's still around, man. And I see a lot of people, oh, she's just popular now, but she won't be in here. Hey, man. I feel this girl's going to be popular her whole life. Will she be headlining stadiums her whole life? I don't know about that. But what I do know is that I have never in all my life have witnessed a pop star, female pop star, that headlines freaking stadiums and sells them out all over the world. Yeah, man, even if I hated every song I heard from this woman, I'd be impressed. And then she gets backlash because who she endorses politically. I don't give a rat's ass what any celebrity has to say. Seriously, even if they are on my side, I don't need for you to lecture to the people that aren't on my side. You know what I'm saying? You know, they're out there lecturing, telling people who to vote for, or I endorse so-and-so. I just don't give a rat's ass about any celebrity opinion. They're no better than me, except Taylor. She's better than me with selling out stadiums. And she pretty much is the biggest star, the biggest selling star. So much for Gene Simmons, how downloading's killing everything. Nobody downloads anymore, except a very few amount. Nothing like before. And look how good Taylor Swift is doing, you know? But yeah, I mean, a lot of her fans are streaming, I'm sure, you know, but I'm sure she has billions of streams, man. She's the biggest thing going, and man, I am so happy that at least I like some of her songs. I'd probably be very annoyed by her. By a lot of you that hate her, I'd probably be like you. all pissed off. Fucking, I hate Taylor Swift. So, you know, I'm happy I'm not you, because I don't like getting mad. I like staying happy. Right on, everybody. So what do you all think? Leave it in the comments below. Gene Simmons loves Taylor Swift because she makes a lot of money. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Ring that little notification bell. I totally would appreciate that. And check to see if you're still subscribed to my channel, because people are getting unsubscribed to my channel, and that fucking sucks. I'm serious. It sucks as bad as the Taylor Swift songs I heard that I didn't like. Anyway, hey, and like the video, because that'd be good for the YouTube algorithms. So stay frosty, listen to Black Sabbath, and smack 'em a gob.
Farewell and adieu to you fair Spanish ladies.
Farewell and adieu, you ladies of Spain, for we've received orders for to sail back to Boston, and so never more shall we see you again.